Destin, you love Destiny.
Yeah, love hate. There's it's very difficult to put down. Like once you really get into that world and you have a group that you play with regularly. What's more exciting is that Destiny 2 is confirmed by Activision. Bobby Kotick.
Did they say Destiny 2 in that call?
They said the sequel is being developed.
I just wasn't sure if they branded it or anything.
No, I don't know the exact
probably
terminology
the
they
next
used,
iteration of Destiny,
but I believed the
blah,
Destiny
blah, blah.
sequel was how they phrased it.
I believe one Vince Ingenito might owe me a steak dinner on this one.
He said no sequel.
Correct.
Vincenzo?
Really?
Well, what a dumb bet.
Well, no, because he said he thought it would evolve off of just the existing thing, like through add-ons and such.
He knows this is an Activision game.
And I told him, and I said, no, there will be a thing with a 2 on it.
Yeah.
And I think I'm about to be eating some House of Prime rib, getting my belly.
That's a bad bet
for him.
Vince goofed.
Yeah.
Huge goof.
Activision, Bungie, Destiny, definitely going to be a sequel.
Let's just do an IGN bet steak night where we all have to. Let's just all go.
And then when the bill comes, we're all just like, everybody just get your own, whatever. No one knows what's going on.
Yeah, I owe multiple steaks.
Yeah, me too.
I still owe Goldfarb, and that guy died. I owe that guy a steak.
I think I owe Goldfarb a steak too. I definitely still owe Jose a steak.
I owe Craig Harris a steak.
Is that true?
Nope.
I hope that's true. Dang it.
We need to hold people to
a
their
steak
word.
with interest is like a Kia at this point, a
Dude,
car.
you better believe that if somebody owes me a steak, that's net 30 with interest. That steak is coming my way ASAP.
Definitely.
Oh.
You guys all played Destiny, right?
Absolutely.
You didn't.
Haven't touched it.
What about you, Marty?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you want out of the sequel then? Like we played the original, Mitch, except for Mitch. Do you even play the beta?
Nope. I have never moved a soldier man in Destiny.
Okay.
Huh.
That's what their names are. They're soldier.
Might as well be.
I want a better, more coherent narrative, and I want a wider array of things to do.
Yeah.
I want that too.
The top comment is always, where's the story? There's no story. This game has no story. So obviously, focus on that.
The big thing they talked about when they revealed Destiny.
Yep.
And they didn't show much of the game, but they were like, this story and universe.
So I agree. Story, give me, because Halo gives you Halo is a linear game with these sandbox areas where there's, freedom to do what you want, but ultimately it's a going from point A to point B.
Yeah.
But it matters. The stuff you're doing feels like it matters because of the story. So I agree. I want story. The other thing I want, spaceship gameplay. I want to be able to take a ship and fly.
I have to see that 10-minute loading screen. It's
it's
a spaceship.
Make the timestamp.
Now I caught it.
And I want space combat as well. I want to fight AI or other player ships.
Some Star Fox stuff.
No, like the gummy ship in Kingdom Hearts.
And what's really dumb, for me to go from Earth to Mars, I have to go from Earth to orbit to Mars. I can't go from Earth to Mars. It's it's a spaceship. Just let me go there.
I want Destiny 2 to have Kerbal Space Program in it, so that I have to actually
you have to
launch
build
into
a ship.
space, and I gotta make sure my trajectory is great, so I can actually enter orbit, or we crash and die.
So
why not?
Remember, Bungie has done a space, not like on the order of massively multiplayer, but the Saber level in Halo Reach.
And it was fun.
Oh, man. I forgot about that. That was awesome.
Yeah, it was very cool. I was actually upset that they revealed that. They showed that to the media and thus to the public ahead of the release.
Yeah.
If that had been kept a secret and then suddenly in the middle of the game I was flying a ship in space, it would have been so much better.
I did not know it was happening, and it was therefore the best.
That is cool.
It was the only thing in that campaign that I thought was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a bad story. Talking about bad stories. I agree with Marty on variation of tasks also. I feel like you sign in every day, and I'm like, I've done this 90 times.
Yep. Well,
Yeah,
for me, variety of tasks, because a lot of, especially the early parts of Destiny, and again, the raid is certainly an exception, and I'll never get there. I don't have the time to level up, but the early portions of, the early story missions of Destiny feel like firefight the game, or horde mode the game.
Hey, we need you to go kill a bunch of stuff, then a big thing. Can you do that? Okay, thanks, Guardian. Hey, go do that again.
But the thing is,
150 hours.
Yeah.
The mechanics are so great in that game. Yeah. The core mechanics are so great that if they just put some meat on them bones, it's going to be awesome.
took a few other notes for the show.
Yeah.
More ways to earn the currencies, because like when you have armor, you need like spin metal or spirit bloom or whatever. And to get that, you run in a circle and open chests as they spawn over and over and over again. And that's the only way to do it. You don't get it from missions. You don't get it from killing the enemies on that planet. You have to run in a circle.
Tell me that you have player trading on your list.
I think that would break the game, so no.
No?
Because like if I get 3 things and I just give it to my friends, they're just gonna stop playing. They're like, I have all the weapons, I don't want anything anymore.
I don't stop.
The Diablo problem with the auction house.
Yeah. They need to figure out an interesting way to do player trading.
Yeah.
I did have variation between the classes, or more
I agree
classes.
with that. Yes.
They all feel almost exactly
It really
the same.
doesn't matter which class you pick, does
No.
it?
Isn't it a difference of 1 skill?
It's your super pretty much.
Yeah.
Your super and your talent tree is slightly different. Yeah. And for the raid, you kind of need to work together. But really, you could do the raid on normal with all warlocks and be fine. You know, you don't need the other classes. And it's kind of disappointing because each one should be special.
Yeah, I would assume that future like expansion content will gear more toward that. Like, oh, you need to have a whatever, like the hunter class is a hunter class.
Yeah, hunter class.
Nailed it.
Yeah,
you need to have a hunter because like their specific skill set is required to proceed here.
Yeah. And just, I wish the hunter felt different than the warlock. It's like, oh, you jump a little bit differently. You know, that's about it.
Yeah, it'll be very interesting to see where Bungie goes with the sequel. But I'm actually super confident in it. I think they know what they shipped and they know what's the next step is. Yeah. So I'm going to be super jazzed for Destiny 2, even though, you know, I like but wouldn't quite say I love Destiny 1.
So how do they handle that announcement? Do they eat some humble pie and be like, we know that you wanted more out of the original, and we're giving it to you?
I doubt it. I'm sure they say, we're adding even more to the great experience that is Destiny.
Yeah, because I mean, the game Destiny sold just fine.
Yeah.
They don't have to worry about that.
They don't
better
need
than fine.
They don't have to acknowledge the scores.
critical failures or whatever.
Not even failures, just sort of average.
Critical disappointment.
Yeah.